On a personal level, I had the honor of facing him many times on the field. I think we're just going to take it game by game, see how it goes. We don't know the players that well, so...
Anisha Isa Kalebic is seen as one of the luckiest girls in Brunei to have won the heart of Prince Abdul Mateen. Out of the many marriage proposals flooding the palace, Mateen chose to marry Anisha. There have been rumors that the handsome prince is not only in love with Anisha, but also obsessed with his darling wife. Why is the prince obsessed with Anisha? What did Anisha do to secure her position in the prince's heart? Get ready to discover one of the most intriguing love stories in Brunei. Prince Abdul Mateen of Brunei. Prince Abdul Mateen, the son of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah of Brunei, is one of the most popular royals in Brunei. Mateen's popularity was the beloved of the people of Brunei. The question of who the prince's wife will be has always been lingering in Brunei. Reports show that Mateen was Asia's most eligible bachelor. What many did not expect was his marriage to Anisha. Before we dive into their love life, let's discover who Prince Abdul Mateen is and why he is cherished and loved by the people, especially the women of Brunei. Prince Abdul Mateen was born on August 10, 1991. He is the 10th child and the 4th son of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah of Brunei. His mother, Yang Mulia, happens to be the second wife of the Sultan. Despite being the 10th child, Mateen was the most popular of the Sultan's children. His military, sports, and diplomatic career was rumored to have added to his fame. Let's explore his career and see how this prince became the heartthrob of many. Mateen has gained a lot of popularity for representing his country in the Asian polo games. The prince was well known for his love and passion for sports, a quality that made him lovable and attractive to the public. In 2017 and 2019, Mateen represented his country in polo at the Southeast Asian Games. The audience was massive, and it was recorded that nearly 3,000 spectators came to watch the game. In the game, Mateen and his sister, Princess Azamah, are playing against Malaysian Minister Khairi Jamaluddin. Aside from this game, Mateen's team also played in the 48-degree Torneo Internacional de Polo, which was concluded at Santa Maria Polo Club. His team won the championship for the first time, and Mateen's joy knew no bounds. He went ahead to represent his country in other games. Mateen's love for sports was nothing compared to his interest in the military. There were records that Prince Mateen got interested in military matters at a very young age. Right from little, he was caught several times in different military-related events. Later, in May 9, 2010, he started his commissioning course for regular Army officers in the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst at the age of 18. His journey in the academy continued, and on April 15, 2011, Prince Mateen graduated from the Sovereign's Parade Commissioning Course as an officer and was promoted to the rank of second lieutenant. Despite his promotion, Mateen continued his training in Sandhurst. After completing his training, he was later attached to the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiments, Life Guards, and the Blues and Royals. The prince kept on getting more promotions, and according to a Borneo Bulletin report, in July 9, 2012, he was later promoted to the rank of a substantive lieutenant. Not long after this, Mateen was promoted to acting captain, and he had his promotion ceremony on August 32, 2016. The prince proceeded and went on a 7-month elementary flying training on No. 200 Elementary Flying Training Course at RAF Cranwell, which he completed on April 28, 2017. After completing the training, he was qualified as a helicopter pilot in the Defense Helicopter Flying School at RAF Shawberry. During this promotion, his father awarded him his flying brevet. Not only that, there were records that on June 30, 2019, during the 58th anniversary of the Royal Brunei Armed Forces, his father gave him honorary membership in the Special Forces Regiment. The prince's contribution to the military was commendable. Later, he enrolled in the Aviation Physiology Center and ended up attending the 61st Basic Military Freefall course in Singapore. This led to another promotion for him. On May 2021, he was promoted to the rank of Major. His many achievements and contributions to the royal family drew him closer to his father. According to different records, Mateen was mostly seen by his father's side when he was on official royal business. Of all his children, Mateen made more public appearances with the Sultan. He was once seen attending the PAEC Forum in Peru. In addition to that, Mateen made a public appearance at the ASEAN Summit in Laos. Also, Mateen accompanied his father during King Charles's coronation in 2023. Prince Mateen's level of responsibility and commitment to his royal duties has revealed that he may just be the next generation the people of Brunei are waiting for. Mateen knew the power of social media, and he was smart to build his influence on Instagram. Right now, the prince has more than 3,100,000 followers on Instagram. His charisma, spicy posts, and engagements made his followers increase daily. The prince sure has an edge over others at content creation. According to a study conducted by game developer Slingo, Prince Mateen seems to have toppled Prince William, who was named the top royal. Slingo revealed this through a survey done using criteria like gender, country, net worth, Google search volume, attractiveness in Google searches, and an overall royalty score. With this survey and many others, Prince Mateen seems to be every woman's dream. To top it all, the Brunei royal family happens to be one of the richest in the world. They were able to grow their wealth through the country's rich oil and gas reserves. With all these great qualities of the prince, his people were eager to see who the prince would choose as his wife. And, sooner than they expected, the prince made his choice. Get ready to explore Prince Mateen and Anisha's love story. Prince Mateen and Anisha Roshna's love story. How it all started. On October 2023, the Sultan of Brunei, Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah, made an official announcement that shocked the people of Brunei. This announcement came at a time when the people did not expect it. Let's find out the shocking announcement the Sultan made. The official announcement states, "By the royal command of His Majesty, Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah Muizzaddin Wadaula of Brunei Darussalam, the palace has announced the upcoming wedding of His Royal Highness Prince Abdul Mateen and Anisha Isa Kalebic will be held from January 7 to January 16, 2024. This announcement shocked everyone. Why? Mateen and Anisha had kept their relationship a secret from the public scrutiny. They were both seen as friends and nothing more. Little did they know Mateen and Anisha had taken their relationship a step further. Let's see how it all started. Mateen and Anisha knew each other from a young age. Her grandfather, Payhin Dato Isa, was the advisor of the Sultan of Brunei and a prominent figure in the 1960s and 1970s. It was so easy for Mateen and Anisha to become friends. As fate would have it, Anisha's brother, Daniel Dean Isa Kalebic, later became a close friend of Prince Mateen. Mateen's relationship with Daniel was so strong that it was easy for him to be friends with his sister. According to a 2013 Daily Mail article, Daniel once posted a childhood picture of the three, Daniel, Mateen, and Anisha, when they were much younger. In the picture, the three were playing together with Daniel and Mateen seen hugging each other tightly. He posted this picture on the prince's birthday and added a hilarious caption, "Guess the feelings were never mutual, haha. Happy birthday, bro." Mateen responded to this and wrote, "Haha, thanks, Dan." Over the years, Mateen and Anisha's friendship flourished and blossomed from friendship to love. The two started dating secretly. However, different reports show that they may have dated for a long time before making a public announcement about their engagement. Also, they were seen attending different events together, including the wedding of Mateen's sister, Princess Azema Ni'matul Bolkiah, in 2023. The full details of their relationship were not disclosed to the public. However, their marriage was everywhere on the earth. Get ready to discover the lavish wedding of the famous Prince of Brunei and his beloved, the royal wedding of Brunei. Princess Mateen and Anisha's wedding ceremony remains one of the popular and trending royalty weddings on the internet. Their wedding ceremony lasted for 10 days. Records show that they had more than 5,000 guests at their wedding. Celebrities, dignitaries, and royal figures attended their ceremony. Some of these royal figures came from nations like Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Malaysia, and Bhutan. The Prince and Princess of Wales were invited to their wedding, however, they couldn't attend. Kensington Palace released a statement that shows that their absence was because of Princess Kate's ongoing recovery from abdominal surgery and wished the new couple a happy married life. In addition to their guest list were Southeast Asian nation leaders, the Indonesian President, Joko Widodo, the Philippine President, Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., the Malaysian Prime Minister, Anwar Ibrahim, and Singapore's Prime Minister, Lee Hsien Loong, all attended the ceremony. Their ceremony was a complete blend of traditional and customary practices. It was called Muslim Istiadat Diraja, which meant the season of royal festivity, according to the Brunei Media Secretariat. Their ceremony lasted for 10 days. On the first day, they had the Ritul Bersuru ceremony. Traditionally, the ceremony was where the groom's party formally announced their intentions. Mateen's family expressed their matrimonial intentions to Anisha's family, and they were happily welcomed and accepted. Things were even more interesting on the second day, which started with the opening of the Gendang Jaga Jaga. The royal court musicians were fantastic at the music vigil as they played different songs to set the mood in place. On the third day, Mateen's representatives brought gifts to Anisha's home and formalized their engagement. It was seen as the presentation of the royal token and the royal engagement ceremony. The Berbedak ceremonies started on the fourth day, when the bride and groom applied a powder paste on their hands separately. Prince Mateen could not hold back his excitement during these events, and he shared photos of these ceremonies on his Instagram page. One such picture was when he and Anisha were wearing studded red and gold attire. On the fifth day, they had the royal Akad Nikah, and the two were married officially. However, according to the media secretariat, their main wedding event later took place on the eighth day. Their wedding event was the talk of the town. The event took place at the Grand Istana Nurul Iman Palace. Prince Mateen was seen in a ceremonial uniform, while Anisha entered in a breathtaking, sparkling, long ivory wedding gown. Her gown was beautiful and captivating. To add to her beauty was the diamond flower tiara that Anisha used. The tiara was a borrowed piece from her sister-in-law, Princess Azema Nimatul Bolkaya. The tiara was commissioned for Princess Azema and Prince Bahar Bolkaya's wedding. The tiara stood out amongst other tiaras. It was crafted in 18-karat white gold and diamonds by a Singaporean. Rumor has it that the tiara is worth 20 million New Zealand dollars. With this tiara on her head, Anisha stole the show and got everyone's attention, especially Mateen, who couldn't take his eyes off his beautiful wife. During their event, the two sat down on a dais, and it was concluded with prayers led by religious officials. After the prayers, there was a royal procession through Bandar Seri Begawan, Brunei's capital. The procession allowed the public and the people of Brunei to see their prince and his wife. The next day, a royal banquet was hosted for the royal family, senior officials, and VIPs. In celebration of the new couple, there was a Doa Selamat recital, and that also marked the end of the royal wedding ceremony. Do you find their wedding ceremony fascinating? After their wedding, the couple was seen together on different occasions, and it was obvious that they were head over heels in love with each other. More than love, the prince seems to be obsessed with Anisha and cannot do without her. However, there were different speculations that Anisha was not worth the position and could not match with his former girlfriend, Maria Poonlertlarp. Is there any truth? We will soon find out. Also, let's explore the reason behind Prince Mateen's obsession with Anisha. The obsession. Prince Mateen had many girlfriends in the past before he married Anisha. However, Maria Poonlertlarp stood out. There were rumors that she was once compared with Anisha, and many believed that she may have been a better wife than Anisha. Maria Poonlertlarp, who was born on January 18, 1992, is a Swedish Thai actress, model, activist, and beauty pageant title holder. Maria won Miss Universe Thailand in 2017. Maria's big win was rumored to have attracted Mateen to her before they later broke up. Before she won Miss Universe Thailand, Maria started her modeling career in August 2016. She started by posing on the cover of Vogue Thailand. Gradually, Maria became a better model and a star. Maria was seen as a combination of beauty and brains. She was good at economics and many other things. Many people saw her and Mateen as a perfect couple. However, the two broke up and went their separate ways. Of all of Mateen's suitors, she was the only one the people saw as a perfect match. To everyone's surprise, Mateen decided to marry Anisha, who seemed like an underachiever and a woman who lacked the needed glamour for the position she got. Anisha Roshna, who was born on November 6, 1994, lived as an ordinary girl despite being born into wealth. She is Pahin Dato Isa's granddaughter. Different rumors revealed that all that Anisha has to herself could only be her family ties and name. However, what the people did not know was that Anisha may just be more than ordinary. Reportedly, Anisha owns a fashion brand by the name Silk Collective, and she is doing so well in it. It will surprise you to discover that the so-called ordinary wife of Prince Mateen graduated from the University of Bath, England, where she pursued a course in business administration. Reports show that Anisha seems to have achieved and built a legacy for herself in the business world. Her father, Ivica Adam Kalebic, was a businessman, and this may have rubbed off on Anisha. Her fashion brand, Silk Collective, specializes in clothing, accessories, and silk creations. Anisha may not be as loud as others, but different speculations show that she is making a huge impact in the fashion world. Her unique fashion taste can be seen in many of her public appearances. For instance, Anisha was once caught on camera wearing a cream-colored jacket with Dior jewelry, including diamond earrings and a tennis bracelet. On her finger is a spectacular engagement ring. Her appearance got everyone's attention. Gradually, her image of being ordinary and not being able to fit into the elegance and glamour seems to be wearing off. Anisha has shown the world that she is worthy of being the prince's wife. Her fashion sense made Mateen fall in love with her more. On many occasions, the prince was caught staring lovingly at his wife. Anisha sure has him wrapped around her fingers. Aside from Silk Collective, Anisha also co-founded Authentirary, a tourism company that offers authentic and culturally rich experiences to travelers. Her impact on this company cannot be underestimated. She has proven to be an asset many times. Mateen loves Anisha for her humble and silent approach to fame. Unlike others, Anisha was not the type to flaunt her wealth and make noise about it. He adores her for building a legacy in the fashion industry. There have been different comments that show that Anisha has left an indelible mark in the fashion industry. Her innovative designs and sense of style stood out amongst others. Also, her ability to merge traditional and contemporary fashion was outstanding. After her debut collection, Anisha was able to show the world that aside from being Mateen's love, she was also an artist. Her creativity in blending cultural elements into modern garments is top-notch. This made her gain more recognition and acceptance from the public. There were reports that she is committed and devoted to her work, and her commitment made her collaborate with many high-profile fashion houses. Her styles reflect a touch of elegance that drew many to her works. Anisha's style has been featured in many prestigious fashions all over the world. This made her an influential figure in contemporary fashion. Prince Mateen has shown his unwavering support for his wife's ambitions, and it is clear that he is always proud of her. Anisha, on the other hand, had been a strong support system for her husband. Knowing fully well that Mateen is passionate about polo games, Anisha has supported her husband. On many occasions, Anisha was caught on camera, cheering him on and celebrating him. There were times when she would make loving glances at him, and Mateen responded with either a loving look or a gesture. Anisha was always seen at Mateen's games. She would wait for him after the games when he was busy with his team members. Anisha tried her best not to cling to Mateen and make him uncomfortable. Rather, she gave him the chance to have friends and have fun with his close circle. yet she has shown her maximum support in all his actions. There were speculations that Mateen loved Anisha more because of their communication skills. The two were always seen giggling and laughing together in public. Their expressions of love were enough to show the public that they were talking couples. During their honeymoon in Tuscany, the couple uploaded their image on their social media pages. In the picture, Mateen and Anisha were wearing coordinated white and beige outfits. They were seated outside and posed against the vibrant greenery of a meadow, trees, and a gravel pathway. Also, their vacation to Tuscany proved to be a perfect place for them to strengthen their bond. It was their first private getaway after their wedding. Mateen and Anisha admitted to the fact that they loved their honeymoon. Why? For Mateen, he was free from all his royal responsibilities, and that meant freedom from accompanying the Sultan for official visits. His entire life had been to live up to the demands of the people. Having lived a huge chunk of his life in the palace, changing an environment with the love of his life was the best therapy for him. Tuscany was famous for its natural scenery. Reports show that lovers and newly married couples always choose the place for their vacations and honeymoon. Why? It was the perfect place to get away from the hustle and bustle of city life. The greenery of grasslands was reportedly one of the best sightseeing spots for visitors who visit the place. Tuscany is also a center of art and culture. The place is filled with many museums, art exhibitions, and architectural works. For Anisha, who has a great interest in beauty and color, visiting art exhibitions made their honeymoon perfect. Tuscany's fame was added to by its blooming sunflowers. The bright yellow flowers have always caught the attention of visitors, especially in summer. Going to Tuscany helped the couple fall more in love. As opposed to the various speculations about Anisha marrying Mateen for money, family ties, and fame, Anisha has shown that she married him for love. While many think she was not financially capable, Anisha has surprised everyone with her achievements and impacts. What do you think about Prince Mateen and Anisha's love story? Do you think Anisha does not deserve to be his wife? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Before you go, click on the video displayed on your screen.